I'm going to be working on a question which has been bugging me for some reason all weekend. How much do you learn when you do a stop motion animation project to explain something you learnt about in school? So I'm going to work on that, see if I can get a whole project done in like a double lesson sort of time, like an hour and a half. See what the product looks like and see how much learning takes place. So I'm going to do a little mini project about the Normandy landings, history project, and see how that goes. Okay, I've been working on this project now for about an hour and a half. I've got some stuff done. It's pretty good. I'll put it in so you can have a look what I've got so far. I found that it was a really good learning process just because it's such a slow, methodical, hands-on process, making the video itself, that you do actually learn quite a lot about the content. So I think that's quite a successful project. Sorry about the background noise. I've got an after-school activity coming in. They're coming in actually to use the makerspace and do some Arduino designing. But I've got to go and fix a problem where a teacher just got her new iPads and I've installed some apps on there, and she said the apps have not arrived. So I'm going down to check out what the problem is. Okay, I figured out what the problem with the iPads was. Now, when we got our delivery of 300 new iPads, they were all loaded with iOS 9.2. Now, there was a bug in 9.2, which was a very specific bug which stopped iPads from communicating with the MDM, and this meant that apps did not install properly that were loaded from an MDM. Now, this is very, very unfortunate for us because it's caused so many problems, and it's such a specific problem, and we just happened to get all our iPads just at that moment when the iOS was up to 9.2. It's caused a lot of problems, caused a lot of dips in morale when we first got the iPads. But all we have to do is update them to 9.3 and we'll be okay. So one other thing I've done today is I had a Year 5 teacher, and since we got the one-to-one iPads in January, she, by her own admission, she said that she lately has been slipping a little bit and just trying to ignore the iPads and forget that they're there. But she wanted to get back into the game, so I asked her what she had coming up in her, for example, literacy lessons, and showed her where she could get the kids to make a movie and explain everything to really help them understand their metaphors and similes, and how to paperlessly do worksheets with Shobi. And now she's back in the game, so I'm quite proud of that, because we kind of foresaw that teachers would start to decline in their use a little bit after a few months, after an initial grace period, and so it's good to feel like I'm on top of that and helping them to get back on top of their game as far as integrating technology into the classroom. Okay, that's it. See you later.